Okay, so we are back here again. Today we'll be looking at the center and radius of a circle when you are given an equation, that is the circle equation. So that is how we'll be looking at. I had this request from one of the students who needed help in this, and I thought it might also help you. I encourage you to subscribe to the YouTube channel and then leave your comments below if you have any question or you need more clarification of something that we've done. You leave a comment there and then I'll do my best to catch up and then help you, or others will even contribute and then give you a solution. So this is what we are looking at today, that if you have a circle, if you have a circle and then you have this is the radius and then this is the center of the circle. So this is a point, and then we know that the radius to any part, the circumference of the circle will be the same, and then all these are points that are joined to give us the circle. But what we are looking for is if you have an equation and you are asked to find this center and then this radius, how do you do? There's a simple way of doing this by comparing with the equation of a circle. This lesson, I'm not going to go through how we came about the equation of a circle. I might do that later on, how we came about the equation of a circle. But the equation of a circle is basically x squared plus y squared equal to r squared. S squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. This is the equation of a circle, or x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equal to r squared. So these are the two forms of equation of a circle, and then this is the standard one. This is the standard form. The first one, x squared plus y squared equal to r squared, is basically the same thing as this one, where the center is actually at the origin 0 0, then we get this. So actually it's the same thing. So if you have any problem, you are given an equation, this is what you have to look for. And then the center C is the HK, and then the radius, as we all know, radius is the R. But in this case, that is the R square here. So that is the square root of the R square. So if you are given any if you are given any equation to find the center and then the radius, then this is what you need to know. You need to remember your formula. X minus h square plus y minus k square equal to r square. The radius is the r, and then the center is hk. So the trick here is anytime you have a question, so let's look at an example. Let's look at an example here. So an example like x plus 9 square plus y minus 3 square is equal to 25. So if you have this question, all that you need to know is remember your formula, ask x minus h all square plus y minus k all square is equal to r square. So just compare this formula to this equation. Compare this formula to this equation. So if you compare the formula to the equation, you will know that the h is 9 and then the k is 3 and then the r square is 25. So that is simple. You could just plug it in. So you get x minus 9 plus y minus 3 all square is equal to 25 square root of 25. So here your h is going to give you negative 9, your k is going to give you 3, so this will be your center, and then your r is going to give you root of 25, which is r will be equal to 5. So in this question, your center is, negative 9, 3, and then your radius is 5. Your center is negative 9, 3, and then your radius is 5. Let's look at something over here. We saw that the only thing we did was, this was a positive 9 and then we made it a negative 9. This was a negative 3 and then we made it a positive 3, and then we found the square root of the 25 and then it was 5. So without going through all this, you can just look at it and say, okay, well, if x plus 9 square and then y minus 3 square is equal to 25, then my center is going to be the opposite of whatever is here, which is going to be negative 9, opposite of whatever is here, which is going to be 3, and then my radius is going to be the square root of this. Let's look at one other example. So another example is, say we have x minus 4 square, x minus 4 square plus y plus 1 square is equal to 49. So if you come this way, your center is going to give you 4 and then negative 1. The opposite of this, 4, and then the opposite of this, negative 1. And then my radius is going to give me the square root of 49, which is 7. which is 7. So that is the simplest way of solving or finding the center and radius of a circle when you are given the equation. Let's look at another example. Another example is going to be x plus 5 squared plus y minus 3 squared is equal to 100. So my center is going to give me the opposite of 5 is negative 5. The opposite of 3 is negative 3 is 3. And then my radius is going to give me the square root of 100, which is 10. So your center is negative 5, 3, and then your radius is 10. And your radius is 10. So that is how we found the center and radius of a circle when you are given the equation. Find the center and radius of a circle when you are given the equation. Know the standard form, and then your h and then your k are the centers. Your r is the square root of the r. So if you have it, just the opposite of whatever is with the x, and then the opposite of whatever is with the y is going to be your center, and then the square root of what is equal to will give you your radius. This is when it is in standard form. At times it may not be in standard form. That is something that we might look at later on. But before you leave, I want you to find the center and radius of this, and then you may comment the answer, and then let's see what you did. X minus 4 square plus y plus 3 square is equal to 36. Find the center and radius of this equation and comment the answer below. I will make the complex one where it is not in standard form, where you have to complete a square and then bring it to standard form and simply find the radius and then center. We'll do that one later on, and then I will show how we were able to come by the circle formula. It's something simple. I will show it. So comment your answer to this problem, and then subscribe and let others know what is going on. If you have any question, put it down. We'll do our best to help you.